Hey everybody, it's Friday evening and this is my native tank. This morning I shot a video where I was just trying to shoot some video of a crayfish crawling around the tank, and then suddenly we caught some really dramatic action. We got to see the big sunfish that was in this tank attacking the crayfish that it was chasing. I've never seen that kind of behavior before. I've seen sunfish, peck at small crayfish. I've seen larger fish just devour smaller crayfish. Bass will gulp them down in one shot. But this was something altogether different. This was a sunfish that was systematically attacking a larger crayfish, and it was tearing the claws off one by one. It was tearing the legs off one by one. I honestly do not know what happened to the crayfish. There are bits and pieces of crayfish around the tank, though, so I'm assuming as the day progressed, the sunfish, as well as some of the other fish in here, probably finished working on it and tore it to pieces and had a good meal out of it. However, that was a little more aggression than I wanted. I knew it was just a matter of time before I was going to have to get rid of that big sunfish that's in the tank anyway, just because it just wasn't really working in the tank. I just really hadn't got around to doing it. Well, this morning was a good motivator. I don't want to see any more of the crayfish in the tank get destroyed like that. Them fighting amongst themselves is one thing. A little bit of predation is natural and normal. But I didn't want that big sunfish in there anyway, and if that's the way it's going to behave, then I'm definitely going to remove it. I'm not really sure why it was so aggressive like that. I suspect that I just wasn't feeding it enough, and it was just going after a food source, I'm really surprised we weren't seeing it going after some of these smaller minnows a little more aggressively as well. At any rate, today is the day. I got in there a few minutes ago with my big net, and there he is. So that's a pretty good sized sunfish. I mean, I'm not going to try to pick him up or anything, but compared to my hand, you can see he's a pretty good size. So he's off to a friend's pond. Not going to bother with any video of that. Just going to go and toss the bucket in and get back home. It's a kind of rainy, crappy, drizzly night out, but I need to get him out of the tank, so we're off. I haven't even actually got my lids closed yet. So that's all this video was a brief farewell to that big sunfish after the vicious attack of the crayfish this morning. So thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. This is my native tank. It will continually be undergoing changes and whatnot as it morphs and evolves over the summer. So make sure you're subscribed and you won't miss any of that or any of the other tanks I've got down here in my fish room. I've always got something going on down here. So thanks for watching this one. I'll see you real soon in the next one.